we are wrapping up Day 3 coverage of the 2014 NCAA Men's and Women's Swimming and Diving National Championships from the IU Natatorium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Again, I am Russell Kramer. Day 3 was another successful day for North Coast student athletes, as 16 swimmers swam in individual final races, as well as 3 divers and 6 relay teams. Friday also included 2 individual national championships for North Coast student athletes. Let's get into the action and take a look at the first event from Friday evening, starting with the men's 200-yard butterfly. Kenyon sophomore Chris Josephson was the North Coast finisher's top time in the 200 fly, touching the wall in 1:49.47 to claim 10th, while Casey Hooker of DePauw finished 16th. In the women's 200 fly, Kenyon sophomore Mariah Williamson continued her strong national meet, finishing 5th, touching the wall in a time of 2:03.07, while Denison's Michelle Howell earned her 3rd individual All-American honor of the week with a 7th place finish in a time of 2:04.21. Event number 23, the men's 100-yard backstroke, saw Kenyon sophomore Harrison Curley take home 7th place with a time of 48.86, while fellow Kenyon teammate freshman Oscar Anderson took home 13th. The women's 100-yard backstroke saw Kenyon junior Celia Oberholzer defend her national title, picking up the first individual North Coast national title of 2014 on the women's side, hitting the wall in 54.33. Other top NCAC performances, including Kenyon senior Rachel Flynn earning 7th, and Denison junior Molly Willingham capturing 15th. Oberholzer, who dropped time from her morning prelim swim, talked about her national championship performance and defending her title after the race.
I don't know. So I swam it 4 times the past 2 days, and each time I got 0.3 faster, a little bit chipping away. And like the first time, like on the relay yesterday morning, I was like, I went a 55.2, and I was like kind of disappointed with it. Because like last year I just was having the meet of my life, and I don't know, I think I just sort of like let go, and I like sort of accepted where I was and just really focused on like having fun and I don't know, being in the moment and believing in myself. And I think so in a lot of ways, even though my time isn't as good, like I'm very proud of what I've done in this race.
We talk about being in the moment, Celia. Obviously, the feeling must be pretty incredible when you touch the wall, and in such a tight race as the 100 back like that, to look up and see your name at the top of the scoreboard and know you're a national champion. Even though you felt that before a season ago, it probably doesn't get old. Just talk about that feeling and the excitement you go through and the adrenaline rush that is.
I mean, this year's was actually completely different from last year. Last year I was like, I was just super pumped because I felt great, and I went so, like, I had just dropped so much time for my, like, best time at the time. And this year, it was like, I don't know, I was completely shocked. Like, I was really, like, just going into it, like, and focusing on racing. And, I don't know, I mean, I guess it's backstroke. So I metaphorically put my head down and like just tried to give it my all on the last 25. And I was frankly like very surprised to see like the one by my name. So, I mean, it definitely doesn't get old, but I think it's different every time.
In the men's 100-yard breaststroke, the NCAC placed 2 swimmers in the top 5 as Denison junior Damon Rosenberg touched the wall in 54.65 to earn 4th, while freshman Trevor Manns of Kenyon finished 5th. The fireworks continued on the women's side as Denison senior Natalie Lugg earned her first national title in the 100 breast, touching the wall in 102.27. Lugg, who finished 4th as a junior, broke through in dramatic fashion as a senior to take home the title. Lugg, who was joined on the podium by sophomore Katie Kessner of Kenyon, who earned 5th place. After her national championship swim, Natalie Lugg spoke about her performance.
Going into it, I was super nervous, but I made sure that my teammates helped me get me out of my head. And getting into the last wall, I knew I had to give it all I've got to be able to finish and finish strong. And I was surprised that I managed to touch the ball first. So it was great.
You talk about that strong finish, touching the wall, and then immediately your head goes to the Daktronics board up above, and you see that you're the national champion. What was that moment like from you, if you can at all put it in words?
It was honestly unbelievable. I never ever pictured myself as a national champion until tonight, and it was just an amazing moment to experience. So
a number of amazing moments for you. Specifically, you hop out of the pool, and Coach Greg Perini's right there to greet you and give you a big hug, and I would imagine congratulations. Just talk about what that was like for you, and I guess what that means as a senior to have that moment with your coach.
That's just a goal of all swimmers, to have their coach come up behind the blocks and be able to hug them and congratulate them for such an amazing race. And for him to come up to me and hug me like that was such a great moment for me that that was a great way to go out. Even though I have 200 breaststrokes tomorrow, it was amazing.
After the 100 breast, the IU Natatorium once again turned its attention to the diving well as the men's 1 meter board was up for grabs. The Big Red collected important points for Denison as Ben Lewis came up just short of defending his 1 meter national championship. Lewis, whose final dive scored a remarkable 63.70, brought him just 1.20 points shy of the title, finishing second. Denison's Mac Levy took home fourth, while 3 meter national champion Connor Dignan finished eighth. The final event of Friday's finals was the 800 free relay. On the men's side, Denison led the way for the North Coast, earning a second-place finish in a time of 6:33.39, while Kenyon was fourth and DePaul earned seventh. In the women's 800 free relay, once again it was Denison who paced the North Coast squads, finishing third in a time of 7:24.42, while DePaul earned fifth in 7:25.22, and Kenyon was sixth, touching the wall in 7:25.25. As we close out day 3 of competition here from the NCAA Swimming and Diving National Championships, let's take a look at where the North Coast squads are positioned in the standings heading into the final day of competition on Saturday, starting on the men's side. Denison continued to claim hold to the lead with a total of 374 points, while Kenyon held firm in second with 346 total points. DePaul jumped up to 15th with a total of 70 points. On the women's side, Kenyon jumped into second place with a total of 299 points, while Denison sits in fourth with 276, and DePaul jumped up to 15th with 48 total points. That will wrap up our coverage from Day 3 here at the 2014 NCAA Men's and Women's Swimming and Diving National Championships. We hope you have enjoyed our continuing coverage here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Be sure to check out our website, www.northcoast.org, for all of the latest news and notes, as well as follow us on Twitter at NCAC. Again, I am Russell Kramer of the North Coast Athletic Conference. From all of us at the conference office, we thank you for watching and have a great day.